Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Some lawmakers call for shutting down New Hampshire Youth Detention Center aimed abuse allegations. Some state lawmakers call for shutting down New Hampshire Youth Detention Center aimed at abuse allegations. 230 people have come forward alleging decades of physical and sexual abuse. Some local lawmakers have called to close New Hampshire's Youth Detention Center following allegations of decades of physical and sexual abuse at the hands of 150 staffers, with 230 people having now come forward and alleging they were physically or sexually abused in the Sununu Youth Service Center between 1963 and 2018. 3 Democrat state lawmakers have said it's time to shut it down. There's growing concern about the Sununu Center, the size of it, the allegations of abuse, Rep. Mary Jean Wallner, a Democrat of Merrimack, said. Originally, the center was built to house more than 140 people. Officials now say it's housed about a dozen. The rest have been placed in community-based services. Some lawmakers have argued there's no need for such a large facility and that keeping it open is costly. Because it's so large, there's a lot of fixed overhead, and it's all public state taxpayer dollars, said Senator Cindy Rosenlerd, Democrat of Nashua. Next year, the cost is going to be $1.5 million per child per year. It's really not effective or efficient. Governor Chris Sununu said community-based services usually do have better outcomes for children, but some need a secure facility. You do have individuals at the detention center that are a clear danger to themselves and others, Sununu said. If you don't have the appropriate facility in the community to protect themselves and the public, that's going to create a much worse and much dangerous situation. Some states around the country, including Vermont, have begun closing these kinds of facilities and building a much smaller one instead. I think it's a better use of our tax dollars rather than shrinking our tax dollars into a very costly institution that is not supporting children the way they should be, Senator Becky Whitley, a Democrat from Hopkinton, said, also exposing them to all this alleged abuse, which is also alarming. And that does it for this morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.